What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Roy's Customs. If you found this video, then you probably have never built a fiberglass sub box before. And if you have and you still found this video, good. Watch it anyways. So anyhow, this is all the tools and materials and the basic cost of a hatchback style fiberglass sub box. Basically a 12-inch, which is what this is. I will be covering all the tools you're going to need. I will be covering all the materials you are going to need. And I'm going to let you pretty much know what it costs and about how long it takes to put them together. Now, if you're looking for a fiberglass sub box video of a build, I will have a link in the description below if you want to see how it's put together. Most of mine are about 3 videos long. It usually takes about 3 videos to actually build one. So anyways, I'll go ahead and tell you that. To put one together really nice and build it right, it takes about 3 days straight to build one. So, but I don't always have 3 days straight to do it, or I don't have the materials all at once to do it. But you should make sure you have all the materials all at once. That way you don't have to keep running back and forth to say Walmart or wherever, or to the lumber yard to get this and that or something else. So anyways, for this particular build, for this particular video anyways, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to start with the tools you're going to need. Okay, so this is going to be the list of tools that you're going to need to actually build the fiberglass sub box. Oh, one more thing. Okay, anyways, it's good to have a chalk line. We'll start with that. Also, you'll need a tape measure to take measurements, a pencil for marking your measurements. It'll be nice to have a speed square for different things that you're going to need that for. A pair of scissors and to cut the material. It'll be nice to have a Phillips screwdriver. You'll need that. That'll come in handy for some things. For the screws, you'll need at least 1 box of screws, probably 2 boxes of screws. I usually just get the drywall screws and I'm good. Box of staples and a stapler. You're also going to need a sander and some sandpaper, which anyways, you'll want to get different grits. I normally start with 120, but you can actually start with like 80 grit whenever you start sanding down the fiberglass part. And you can go to about 320 on that. So you can start with 120, then do 220, and then 320. And that should be good. It should be smooth enough for a speaker box. So anyways, you're also going to need a jigsaw to cut the holes out with. That's going to come in real handy for cutting the holes out or cutting the curve in the box. Also a drill. Honestly, I don't really recommend a power drill. I would actually recommend more like a cordless drill. They're not as torquey, they're not as harsh. Whenever you're using an actual power drill, you can overdo it, especially with the screws, and you can split the wood and mess it up. And that's even if you pre-drill it. You're also going to need a drill bit for your drill so that you can pre-drill the holes for the screws. You're also going to need some type of a circular saw, or a table saw if you've got one available, or your Uncle Frank or Jimmy or somebody down the street has one that they'll let you use. A table saw would be kind of nice to have, but a regular circular saw will work. Of course, we ran through the sander. So anyways, that's kind of the basic tools that you will need. Now we will get into the actual materials that you're going to actually need in order to do it with. Okay, so since I don't actually have all the materials, I did write up a list so that I can go through them and you can write this down to make sure you're getting everything. You're going to need at least a sheet of MDF wood, anywhere from 5/8 to full inch, kind of depending on how sturdy you want your box to be. You'll need a gallon of fiberglass resin. You will also at least need one fleece blanket from Walmart. You're going to need a couple boxes of screws. You'll need at least 2 packages of fiberglass cloth and 1 package of fiberglass matting, and that should strengthen it up quite well. If you want it to be stronger, you can get more cloth if you choose. You're going to need some type of sealant. A lot of times I'll use clear silicone, but a lot of people will use like the white caulking or something like that. You're going to need at least a quart of body filler, at least 1 can of primer, and at least 1 can of paint, unless you want to get real fancy and do some kind of custom color or something. You know, they've got some pretty decent colors in a can now, so maybe you'll find something that you'll be happy with. A lot of people just do like black or white or basic colors or basic metallic colors. And then a roll of carpet, a speaker box carpet. I think you can get that on Amazon for anywhere from 15 to 25 bucks. So you can find it on Amazon. It's there. You used to be able to get something pretty decent at Walmart, but they don't carry it anymore. They carry like a SUV, real thick, heavy-duty stuff, and that's a nightmare to work with. So you kind of want like actual carpet for speaker boxes. And so anyways, I actually believe that that's going to cover everything. You may want to get some sandpaper for hand sanding, and of course you're going to need a mixing cup. Those are a couple bucks and you can reuse them. You're going to need a putty knife for scooping you're going to need a putty knife for the body filler. You'll also want to get some Bondo spreaders and some type of a Bondo board of some kind, something to use for a Bondo board. They actually have plastic boards that you can get that are Bondo boards. So basically, once you get all this stuff together, then you can actually go watch one of my build videos, and then you can put all this stuff together. You know, you'll have to cut out some dowel rods to actually make the frame and stuff with. So, but I explain all that, or you know, at least show you all that. So, anyways, the approximate price of all this is going to be around $160, $170 for everything. It's not bad. You know, it's worth it. You know, kind of to have something unique, have something different than, you know, somebody else has, you know, and it's way less boring than a standard cube box, and they sound fantastic. You build them right, you can actually port them, you can do all kinds of stuff with them. So anyways, that is all the materials. That's going to be everything that you're going to need to put this speaker box together with. The fleece you can get at Walmart, at, you know, $2.50, and it's like $2.50 for like one fleece blanket. But if they happen to be out of them, they usually have a craft section where you can actually get the fleece at, and I don't think it's a whole lot. I don't think it costs a whole lot, but it will cost a little bit more. So anyways, I just kind of wanted to put this video together for people that don't understand or don't know what they're getting into, and for people that have actually asked me how much to build them one, and then they kind of laugh at me because I tell them how much I charge to build one, which I'm not going to tell you that, but then I have to sit there and explain to them, dude, it takes 2 or 3 days to put one together, and I also have to get all this stuff together. I have to cut everything out. I have to do the work to do it. It takes 2 or 3 days to put one together, and I have to kind of explain it to them. And then they're like, well, it still doesn't sound worth it to me for that much money. Well, then you're not the right guy to be asking me how much for one then, right? Sorry, sound like a jerk, but I hate to say it, that's just the facts. Anyways, I can't just do them for free, you know, that's just not how life works. So, anyways, I think that's going to be it. So, you know, if you want to see more fiberglass sub box builds, you want to see some ZX2 project videos, you want to see some reviews and stuff. I got reviews, car audio reviews. I've got tool reviews and stuff that I actually do sometimes. You know, I just do different reviews on my channel to kind of fill the void, and plus, you know, it gives me a chance to express how I feel about stuff that I buy, that I use. So anyways, feel free to like, subscribe, write a comment if you choose to, hit the notification bell so that you can keep up with everything that's going on with the channel, and have a spectacular day or night, whichever one it is for you. Peace out.